Hello everyone and welcome to another gameplay commentary with me, Potato Tea. Today I'm bringing you a game commentary on Dead Ops Arcade, and I found this. I did play it a long time ago when I was back on Xbox, maybe a couple of years ago or something. Had a couple of goes. Thought it was alright, but recently rediscovered the game, and it's actually quite a lot of fun. I did enjoy it quite a lot, just having an afternoon just chilling out playing this. It was a good bit of fun, and I've decided what I'm going to do is do a little kind of what do you call them, series on like the mini games that you can find in Black Ops and Black Ops 2. So I'm going to be doing the Nuketown one, where you've got, I don't know if anyone knows, but if you shoot off all the mannequin's head within a certain time limit, maybe 2 minutes or something, you get some little retro arcade games, which I'll be doing as well. So you've got some of these upcoming, and excuse me, and some from the Nuketown 2025 map. I've just got to get someone to help me show off all of the mannequins' heads at some point, which shouldn't be too hard. I've got a couple of mates that will do it for me. Now, the real reason I'm actually bringing up this video is I wanted to talk a little bit more about my Helping Hand project. I've had quite a lot of feedback from it, and quite a lot of good feedback, and people saying that it's a good idea. And you know, I personally do think it's a good idea, but I have had a couple of people saying, you know what, it does kind of come off a bit arrogant. Oh dear, look at that, I died. That was quite embarrassing. That was very cheap. I shouldn't have died there. And with this arrogance thing, that is probably one of the things that I really wanted to steer clear of. I never once wanted myself to come off arrogant, because I will claim again not to be one of the best people in the world at this game, because I'm not. I'm just an average person that just likes games. I think I have a knack for games and kind of strategizing towards like games. So I work pretty well on games. Maybe just play it a couple of times and I'll kind of be set for a little while. And so I don't know how to kind of say it without coming off too arrogant, really. Helping Hand is really, it's not about me saying to maybe someone who's not as good as the game as me. It's more about sharing what I know about the game to people. I mean, even if it's people went down there again, that was so poor. Even if it's about just sharing to people what I know about the game, it's more about that, and just kind of helping people in the process. I mean, I've never once claimed to be like a master at the game. I mean, I am pretty good. I do get decent gameplays, but I suppose I don't really set out to do what a lot of the other gameplay commentators do, which is like beast gameplays and stuff. And this monkey, I didn't really understand what he was doing until I realised that he was actually stealing the treasure that was on the floor. I was trying to kill him, and I had no idea what was going on, so that was a bit silly. And you know, I do get the odd beast gameplay, and you know, I do play any particular game very well, because I can kind of settle down and get into these games very quickly. And you know, this Helping Hand project is supposed to be about helping. It's not about me pointing out everyone's flaws and going, look, you're rubbish, why are you doing this, you're an absolute terrible player. It's more a sort of, you know, you've moved to this position by going this way. I would suggest you go this way, because as you're moving, you've left yourself out very open. You know, if you're going through, if you want to be going to this way, unless you're really adamant that there's no one there, you really shouldn't be taking the route that you've taken, because it really does leave you open. And maybe like where someone's died, you could point out the reasons that they've died. Maybe they're in a position that they shouldn't be in. And you know, I mean, in a lot of people's gameplays, they'll die, and you know, half the time there's not really a lot you can do about it. And so it's more pointers, tricks and tips to kind of bring to the table for everyone to see. And you know, if you do need pointers, tips and tricks, then by all means you'll be able to either message me and get yourself one of these Helping Hand projects all done personally for you, or you just take a look at some of the tips, tricks and pointers that I would be doing for someone else. And what I'll probably do first is just to kind of get the ball rolling. I didn't know what this. Well, obviously, I knew what the monkey was, but I didn't know how to do it, how to do anything with it. And I realised that they all ended up gathering, and I thought they would all go towards it, but it's actually just the zombies that are close to it that kind of zoom towards it, which is, you know, it's okay, it's cool. So I didn't really know what was going on. Yeah, so I mean, if you like, it's kind of for everyone. If you want one of these tips or tricks, you know, you can message me, and you know, hopefully it will get the ball rolling once I do get started. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to ask someone on one of my friends lists who I know is not the best player in the world, but you know, they do have room for improvement, and that's what I am. Sounded a bit weak there in the voice. That's what I am kind of striving to achieve, is, you know, just people with room for improvement, and to help them achieve that room for improvement. It's not a kind of, well, it's not arrogant. I really don't want to come off arrogant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the first video, and if anybody does like it, always feel free to message me, and message me. I go down twice in this level. It's really cheap, really bad of me, but bear with me. It is like one of, I think the second time I played this afternoon. It's like one of the first times I've actually been on this game again for like donkey's years. Yeah, so hopefully you do find some wealth within the Helping Hand project, and so I'm going to set up the first one. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, someone's messaged me, blah, 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 because, you know, that's not what I'm about. I'm not about lying, and, you know, at the end of the day, you kind of get what you pay for with me. I suppose you don't actually pay for anything, but you do get what you pay for, and it's all kind of, you know, it's all to do with helping people. And, you know, if you like the idea, then just get in contact, and, you know, you might know someone who might benefit from tips and tricks. And, you know, I do go down here, so it's nearly the end of the video, and I'll just leave you with just, you know, I will be uploading some videos on Dead Ops Arcade, and I will soon, very soon, be doing my first Helping Hand project video, which if you do like, you know, just always take a little gander at it, I suppose. That's a bit of an odd word. And go down there again, and that's the end. Just take a gander at it, and if you enjoy, then keep watching, and I'll see you there. Bye.